Ladies and gentlemen, gather around because today we are looking at a vehicle that looks like it just rolled off a superhero's secret driveway. Behold the Mazda CX-90, but not just any CX-90. This thing has been given a stance so aggressive it looks like it is about to steal your lunch money and look absolutely fabulous doing it. Just look at that exterior. We are talking about a front grille that is larger than my first apartment, finished in this deep, brooding plum purple matte paint that screams, I have a 401k, but I also know how to party. The way the light hits those massive multi-spoke black alloy wheels tucked perfectly under those flared arches is pure poetry. It is a masterclass in making a family hauler look like a villain's getaway car. Let us take a moment to appreciate the sheer audacity of that front fascia. The vertical slats on the grille look like the teeth of a very elegant, very hungry mechanical shark. And those headlights, they are squinting at you, judging your fashion choices, and letting you know that this car means serious business. The aerodynamic lines flow seamlessly from the elongated hood down the sides, giving it a sense of motion even when it is parked perfectly still on wet concrete. Now, let us step inside, shall we? Open those doors and you are greeted with an interior that makes a 5-star luxury lounge look like a waiting room at the DMV. Look at that deep burgundy leather. It is everywhere, perfectly complementing the gorgeous sweeping wood trim that stretches across the dashboard and onto the doors. The ergonomics here are off the charts. Mazda has clearly thought about where your elbows want to rest after a long day of being awesome. The seats look like they will hug you better than your own grandmother. And check out the floor. Is that shag carpeting? It looks so plush you might want to drive barefoot, though I legally cannot recommend that. The panoramic sunroof lets in so much light you will feel like you are driving a greenhouse, but a really fast, luxurious greenhouse. The layout is clean, uncluttered, and features physical buttons for the climate control because Mazda knows that trying to use a touchscreen to turn up the heat while driving is a game of roulette nobody wants to play. The steering wheel is a chunky, leather-wrapped circle of joy that begs to be held. And let us talk about the second row. Those captain's chairs look like they were stolen from a private jet. Your passengers are going to be so comfortable they might actually stop asking, "Are we there yet?" and start asking, "Can we keep driving?" Underneath this gorgeous skin, we have to talk about the chassis. Mazda is famous for making cars that actually like to go around corners, and this CX-90 is built on a rear-biased platform. That means it handles less like a school bus and more like a sports sedan that had a hearty breakfast. You're going to feel planted, confident, and maybe a little bit smug when you take an off-ramp faster than the guy in the sports car next to you. The suspension technology here is designed to absorb the bumps of the real world while keeping the body roll to an absolute minimum.
Now, let us pop the hood, metaphorically, of course. What is powering this purple beast? I am betting my favorite pair of driving gloves that this is packing Mazda's new turbocharged 3.3-liter inline-6 engine paired with a plug-in hybrid setup for maximum excitement. We are talking about an electric motor paired with a battery capacity of around 17.8 kilowatt hours. That should give you about 26 miles of battery-only range. Perfect for sneaking out of the neighborhood in total silence before unleashing the beast on the highway. Combined, I would estimate this setup is throwing down a very healthy 323 horsepower and a massive 369 pound-feet of torque. The engine design itself is a marvel, mounted longitudinally to improve weight distribution, which is a fancy way of saying they put the heavy bits in the right place so the car does not nosedive when you hit the brakes. Paired with a snappy 8-speed automatic transmission that ditches the traditional torque converter for a wet clutch, this thing is going to shift smoother than a jazz saxophonist. The electric motor fills in the torque gaps, meaning you get instant thrust the second your foot touches the pedal. 0 to 60, expected to hustle there in about 6.5 seconds. Stopping distance will be equally impressive, bringing all this luxury to a halt from 60 in around 130 feet. And economy? If you plug it in, you're looking at an equivalent of 56 mpge, which means you can spend less time at the pump and more time admiring your reflection in store windows. But wait, there's more. Safety technology is basically a force field at this point. You get adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and automatic emergency braking. It's like having a very attentive, slightly paranoid co-pilot who never sleeps. It even has a driver monitoring system that watches your face to make sure you're paying attention. If you start nodding off, it will beep at you like an angry alarm clock. As for the warranty, Mazda usually offers a 3-year or 36,000-mile basic and a 5-year or 60,000-mile powertrain warranty, which is solid peace of mind. Now, let us talk Turkey. With this level of custom swagger, a standard CX-90 tops out around $60,000. But looking at these wheels, that aggressive body kit, and that matte paint, let's pretend we're in the $70,000 range. Who is it fighting? The accurate MDX, the Volvo XC90, and the Kia Telluride. But honestly, none of them look this mean. The CX-90 competes by offering a premium, driver-focused experience that makes the others feel like kitchen appliances. So, the ultimate question, buy it or lease it? If you're getting one that looks exactly like this custom masterpiece, you buy it. You buy it, you ceramic coat it, and you keep it forever. If you're getting a standard one, lease it. Enjoy the tech for 3 years and then upgrade. This vehicle is a statement